Peace, love, and positive vibrations be sent to you. I hope y'all received this with the purest intent. But I'm gonna go into what I've been experiencing lately as far as nature. Now, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I was pretty much raised to not even really be educated on nature and its power because it is very powerful, baby. Trust me. It's very powerful. Nature speaks to you. The trees speak to me. I speak to them. The leaves speak to me. I speak to them. The bushes speak to me. I speak to them. And now the animals speak to me. And I also speak to them and receive their energy as well. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but animals and children from the ages 0 to 4 have a very keen sense of energy and vibration and frequency. They can see things beyond what we see as adults, of course. I can attest to this because growing up, I was seeing a lot of things that weren't there. I was hearing a lot of things that weren't there. And I was feeling weird feelings that just popped up out of nowhere and I could never explain it. Nobody ever even broke down and told me, look, you're being contacted. You're being contacted by whoever or whatever. Embrace it. Nobody taught me to embrace my gifts. So, a little bit about what I'm about to discuss today is in my how do you say this? Astrological sign, my zodiac. I am a Gemini sun and an Aquarian moon. Now, with those two signs combined, I am the ruler over all most small birds and butterflies. Also, that's just on the Gemini side. Also, on the Aquarian side, I'm the ruler of large birds, spiritually. So, as I continue to go on this journey, I'm starting to realize a lot of things. First, I see a lot of butterflies. A lot of butterflies. I see a lot of colorful birds. Oh, that's it. I rule colorful birds, small colorful birds. But I've been seeing a lot of those lately. And as I do my research and studies on them, it's very interesting. Now, the feelings that I get when I encounter these animals and creatures of nature are unexplainable. Because one, their level of comfort around me now. Beforehand, I used to go up to animals and they would just run away from me. Now, if an animal sees me, I stop and I pretty much give it my give it my frequency, give it my vibration, let it know there's nothing to be worried about. I'm not here to hurt you or none of that. So the other day, of course, like I said, I see a lot of birds, small colorful birds. I see a lot of butterflies and I see a lot of big birds in the sky, including hawks. Now, those all have spiritual meanings behind them. So if you don't know, you should go do some research. And if you feel like you want me to explain a little bit more in depth about certain animals, I would be more than happy to. Trust me, I would be more than happy to. Just leave your comments down below. But anyway, I'm at my little spot. I take an hour break out my day every single day, which I'm probably going to get ready to do now. I take an hour break out my day, out my scheduled hectic life, to go to sit down in a nature preserve or to go to sit down by a pond, water, nature. As I was doing this the other day, I seen a chipmunk. Now, this chipmunk, of course, like I said, it ran from me in the beginning, but I felt like it wanted me to feed it. Now, I don't know how to explain this. So, as soon as I got that feeling, I whipped out a bag of trail mix that I carry around with me when I go to my nature preserve anyway, because I'm the type of person that actually is trying to get more in tune with nature and respect nature and animals, therefore trying to become vegan. Yeah, me being vegan, right? I've been eating meat my whole life, but that's neither here nor there. As I was trying to go deep into meditation, I realized that this chipmunk was just basically watching me. So as I was meditating, I stopped meditating and I opened my eyes, and I kid you not, this chipmunk was literally like right in my face. I have an Instagram and Facebook. You can see it for yourself. I am not lying. So I fed it. And of course, it kept gathering the food, because what chipmunks do is they gather food in their jaws. and they collect all their food in their jaws and they bring it back to their family. They don't eat it right then and there. They collect all the food right here in their jaws. So as I was watching this miraculous thing happening right in front of my face, I started like feeling really good, you know. Animals have messages. And one of the main messages I've noticed from animals is if your energy's off or your vibration's low and your frequency's low, they will run from you. Don't matter what kind of food, what kind of intent you have, they will run from you. Me, I'm sitting there meditating and it just walks up to me and eats right there in front of me, like or collects its food in its jaws right there in front of me. I could move and it wouldn't move for real. And if I did move a certain way and I kind of had a high vibration move in a certain way, it'll run and it'll come right back. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that pretty much like woke me up to a different level. We are all in tune with nature. We are all connected with nature. The minute we realize that is the minute we will come together as one with nature. The minute that you decide to keep going against nature and its laws, you're like it's over. You know, if you don't snap out of that, it's over for you. You know, like how can you be happy with yourself when like you don't even love yourself or you don't know yourself? How can you expect to be happy, period, when you're not trying to love or trying to get to know yourself in depth? With all that being said, I advise all of you, like for real, to really sit there and really analyze everything that's going on with your life. Why are you thinking the thoughts you're thinking? Why are you doing certain things? So on and so forth. So I just wanted to make this video to let y'all know that if y'all see or hear anybody talking about animals or small children smiling or being happy around them, it's because you have a good soul. It's because you have a good spirit. You have a good you're rocking on a good vibration. You're rocking on a good frequency. Therefore, they don't have nothing to fear. You know, this world is deeper than just flesh. It's deeper. It's deeper than flesh. It's deeper than earthly realm. There's so much going on that we don't see. But when we get in tune with ourselves, we'll feel it. We might not understand what it is we're feeling, but when the time presents itself, oh, confirmation. That's why I was feeling a certain way, because this just happened. Clairvoyancy. Being able to predict or have feeling of things to come before they even come. I'm developing a keen sense of that clairvoyancy. With all that being said, y'all, I'm in a great mood. I'm rocking on the highest vibration I can possibly rock with and on. I'm loving everybody that I'm meeting, everybody that I'm encountering. And we are one, man. Whether you want to like it or not, we are one. So the minute we come into that conclusion and that in that final decision that we are one, is the minute we'll all live a prosperous and joy-filled life. You could do anything you put your mind to do. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do nothing. Because if nature tells you you can do it, if nature tells you you can do it, bro, you can do it. That right there is hard to explain. But once you get in tune, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from when I tell you these things. Without trees, we wouldn't even be here. Without all these plants and bushes, we wouldn't even be here. How we would be? How we breathe? Think about that. How do we breathe? And without animals, y'all, most of y'all wouldn't be here. How do y'all eat? So instead of thinking like, damn, I'm hungry, I want a steak, you need to think like, damn, I'm hungry, I want some arugula. You know? I'm gonna go visit me a cow and talk to it. and pet it and love it. Because that's the homie, man. These animals are our homies, man. The minute you start thinking like that, everything around you, all your thoughts, all your feelings will change instantly. And you will become more at peace with yourself. Like I said, people know me. People knew what I was about back in the day, and people see the transformation that I am coming to now. Don't believe me? Just watch. And on that note, positive vibrations to all. I love all of you. And that's with the purest intent. Peace.